Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Behind Her Brand Monday Morning Brew. Got my cup of Rise and Shine, my tea this morning. And I don't know about you, but I'm hoping and believing and praying that this is going to be such an incredible week. And I'm hoping today's message will carry you through the week. So what came to mind today, and I always pray about every time before I do these, is what do I talk about today? And there was confirmation of what I'm going to talk about. Charles and I have been working out quite a bit lately, and we wear weighted vests sometimes when we go walking. We do different things, and I noticed that a lot of joggers wear weights around their ankles, and they do that for their stamina and to kind of help build up their muscles and things of that nature. And when I saw it the other day, today's message came flying in clear, and it was letting go. And let me phrase it, and I'm going to jump in, and I definitely want your feedback today. I was thinking about how often it is that we are attempting to grow different things, and we're putting things in place, and we are, marketing, we're planning, we're strategizing, we're investing in programs, we're attending events, we're doing all the things so that we can grow, whether it's your organization, your business, your career, ministry, whatever it is, your podcast, books, whatever the platform is. You're wanting to grow, but there's often times where you feel like you're wanting to move, but it feels like things are not matching the pace that you want to go. And oftentimes whenever I talk to people who are feeling like, man, I don't know what it is, I just feel like I just can't seem to get in gear, a lot of times is that we're holding on to things that we need to let go. And this is not, I'm not going to go back through like past traumas and things of that nature. This is not what this message is. But I want to open it up by first reading to you. Let me go back to my notes here. The scripture that came to mind when I was reading this, and some of you guys are going to be very familiar with it. It is Isaiah 43, 18 through 19. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. And so one of the things that I wrote down several different things that I wanted to look at of things that we need to do to let go. And I'm going to share with you one reason why I wanted to share this today is oftentimes when we choose to hold on to things in the categories I'm going to share, you may find yourself in one of them. It opens the door. Literally opens the door to lack of opportunities, lack of resources, lack of growth. And look at the word I'm keep using over and over, lack. And you're going to see how I'm going to correlate this in a second. So here it is. One of the first things is past arguments or conflicts. Those conversations that replay in your mind, keeping resentment, anger, frustration, hurt alive. It keeps them alive. And I want to encourage you to release them. Forgiveness, as we all know, to me, forgiveness, we all read is about for you. Can I talk this morning? Sorry, y'all. But forgiveness is really for you, right? But it also releases that argument. It releases that conversation. It releases that hold on you. And the reason why this is one of my first ones I want to bring up is that so often I'll hear people share how this person did this and the other to me. This person posted this. This person wrote about this. This person did this. They did that. And so they hold on to it. So then how does that translate to business or to what we're building? If you know that person is going to be attending an event, you don't attend it because I don't want to be around that person. If you know this person is a part of this, that, or the other, you choose not to be a part of it because you're like, you know what? Last year they said this, 2 years ago they said that, or maybe it's recent they said something. When we hold on to certain things like that and we choose not to go places, we choose not to show up, we choose not to be around, even though it could be a ton of people there, but if that one person is there because of that past conflict or whatever, you don't show up. I understand protecting your peace. Y'all know I should get a shirt that says that. I believe in that wholeheartedly. But I also understand too that I can choose not to be in connection with someone. Right? From a place of like forgiving them, from a place of like, I'm not holding nothing against you, but maybe you're just choosing saying, you know what? I don't want to hold anything against you. I don't want to hold on to the past, but I'm choosing not to be in relationship with you. That is okay. That is okay. But if we choose not to move in a certain kind of way because of something from the past, a conflict, argument, or what situation, what have you, you could be blocking a blessing in that room. You can be blocking a blessing from an opportunity that could be coming your way because you're choosing not to be a part of something that's a part of your past. And so I want to encourage you not to replay those things, not to keep those things alive, because when you keep them alive, you keep them positioned to block you, and you don't want to do that. The second thing is disappointments or missed opportunities. Whew, this is a big one. The times you thought you failed or the doors you thought should have opened but didn't. And sometimes we're like, okay, God, that opportunity would have been perfect for you, right? But we all know God's timing is perfect, and your past does not define, obviously, what He has for your future. And I've seen this happen so many times because it's that fear of, I did all this work for this proposal. I did all this work to market myself a particular way. I did all this work, and it seems like I'm just not meeting those opportunities. I'm not getting those sponsorships. I'm not getting those brand deals. I'm not getting those new contracts or that promotion or whatever it might be. And sometimes that can hold us back. That can hold us back. That can hold us in a place of, I don't want to attempt again because I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to feel that disappointment. I don't want to feel that frustration. I don't want to feel that again. So I'm just not going to do anything. Instead of reframing it and saying, you know what, that hurt. Man, I really wanted that one. But you know what? I know that God has something better for me. There's a reason why He didn't open that door or allow me to walk through it. There's a reason why we got right to the finish line and something happened where it is because He saw what was on the other side of that signature. If I would have signed that contract, He saw what that situation would have looked like and really been like. So He protected me from that. It's all about reframing those disappointments and reframing those missed opportunities that we feel like were missed when they, in my opinion, were divine delay, divine redirection, divine reframing. Okay. Here's another one. Regret over past mistakes. The choices you wish you could undo. This is a big one too. I have seen so many people stay in a place of, I'm not good with time. I'm not good with marketing. I'm not good at this. I'm not good with that because choices I made before, decisions I made before, because I wasn't good in these different spaces had cost me so much. So they sit in those mistakes. They sit in those phrases. Those phrases have become true for them. They become a part of their daily fabric. The mistakes that they used to do, things that they used to engage in, they keep replaying them over and over and over and over. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your past decisions. And a subset of that too, let's stop saying over and over and let go of saying, I'm not good at marketing. I'm not good in this space. I'm not a great speaker. I'm not good at networking. I'm not good with time. Let's reframe those statements. Those are things you really do have to let go, because when you don't let go, you're holding on to them. And so you're nursing them. You're making them true. You're standing in them. And then also, if you're not letting go of your mistakes and choices that you could have made, you stay stuck in that situation that's long past. You're in today, not yesterday. So don't keep replaying those mistakes. Learn from them. As we all know, we've heard these phrases before. This is not new, but it's different walking in that, saying, let me not rehearse this. Let me rehearse what I'm standing in today. Okay. Here's another one. The weight of what ifs, the stories you tell yourself about what could have happened or should have been. Y'all, I've been there myself. Okay. Like, man, if I would have made that decision, I could have been here right now. Man, if I would have done this way, I could have had this result. And sometimes that can also be a weight of saying, you know what? Replaying the what ifs only keeps you in literally a stuck mentality. It just does. Let it go. And the last one, the fear of not being enough, the fear that you are not where you should be professionally, personally, or spiritually because of your age. Maybe it's because of the season of your life. Maybe you feel like, man, I don't want to start over. I'm this age. And seriously, all of that can keep you stuck too, because you're literally filtering everything through, man, I got to go back to work. Man, I did that for 20 years. Man, I got to do this now. Man, I got to go here now. Man, I got to start from here, this place now. When you start doing that, your actions, your emotions, your connections to that feeling and that thought keeps you in a certain place. Maybe you have been building that business, organization, ministry for the last 15 years, and it's nowhere where you thought it was going to be. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, that's okay. That's a good thing. I'm not going to say that, because I'm not going to pretend that those feelings are not there. But instead of saying that, man, what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Or man, and you're beating yourself up, consider letting that go and saying, okay, maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you're not where you thought personally and professionally you would have been in life. What can you do differently now? How can you reframe that, saying, okay, I'm going to let go of everything I wanted, all the what ifs, wow, all the desires that I had over here. So let me create something fresh and new here. Okay, personally, what can I do? What do I need to let go here? Is it a thought? Is it a mindset? Is it a relationship? Is it how I perceive myself? Is it past glories? Saying, man, I remember when it was such a good old days. Maybe those things over here you got to let go professionally. Okay. Things may not have gone the way that you wanted to. So how can you reframe that today? How can you step into something new today? And I'm going to end on this, and I wrote this here. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending it didn't matter. I'm definitely not saying that, okay? Because that's not real. But it does mean choosing freedom over bondage, peace over heaviness, and faith over any type of fear that you may have. So today, as you step into your day, your meetings, your conversations, your decisions, ask God to help you release the weight of yesterday and walk boldly in the purposes he has for you today. He doesn't want you to bring in the things from yesterday. Like I read in Isaiah, forgetting those things. They're behind you, right? Because when you let go, you make space for new blessings, new growth, new clarity to move on and move into. And that's what I wanted to desire. That's what I desire for each of you guys listening today. Release the weight of the what ifs, the frustrations, the being upset. And let me say this too, because y'all know I love to be real. I'm not saying that when you click off today that instantly this is going to happen. Pick one thing. Maybe it's that past argument, conflict, or situation. Maybe it is the what ifs. Maybe it is mistakes. Maybe it is a relationship that you're like having a hard time getting over. So you're filtering every other relationship through that, professionally and personally, whatever that might be. Work on releasing that. Work on letting that go. There's a freedom in not being held back to things that are behind you. There is a freedom in walking boldly in today. Maybe, and I'm ending on this note too, because this came up to me right now. Let go of thinking that God is not going to provide for where he has you today. Let go of thinking, oh, thank you, Lord. Let go of thinking that there's not going to be provisions for the boldness of your decisions. And maybe you just stepped into something new today. Maybe this is a new season that feels so awkward. It feels so like, Jesus, what is going on? Maybe that's the season that you're in. And it feels like he's being silent. But we know that he's not. Because even in this moment, he's saying, remind them, don't forget, he will provide. He is going to provide. He's Jehovah Jireh. He's a God who provides. So that one came out of left field or came from him. Let me just say that. But so whoever needed that part of the message, I pray that you got that, because we have to let go of thinking that what our eyes are always seeing is reality. And it's not. There are times where God is just waiting for us to let go because we're holding on to too much, where he's like, how are you going to make room for me when you got the what ifs, the mistakes, the past, the this, the that, all right here. And I'm trying to literally be in a center and say, no, trust me with your today. Release this so your arms are open and you're able to receive new opportunities, new mercies, new grace, new relationships, new contracts, new provision, new things, where your arms are open wide and not here. Okay. So I pray this message reaches you. I pray that it sits with you this week. I pray that you carry it with you today and for the rest of this week. And I pray as you do that, that you recognize the things that you need to let go. And if you don't know what those are, ask God, show me. Show me what I'm hanging on to, because you may think you know, but he may say, no, it's over here. This is what I need you to let go. This is what I need you to see differently. All right. I pray this blesses you all today. I can't wait to see your comments. And I hope you guys have the most amazing week this week.